Hey guys, Prince Laharakun here, and welcome back to another episode of Mother 3. In the last one, we went ahead and made our way up Snowcap Mountain, and we almost made our way to the Mechorilla after we passed through what I like to call the Purple Maze Cave as a reference to Super Mario 64. So anyways, we're going to be continuing our way through the Snowcap Mountain, which, hey look, it's the Mechorilla, so let's go ahead and talk to them. Him. Her. Don't run away, bunny rabbits. Oh, dear me. My little bunnies have run off. This is quite a surprise, you see. We haven't had visitors in some time. You must be cold. Come inside and warm up. You know, giving everyone in this game a European accent of some sort is probably not the best idea. Yeah, probably not. So, oh. Hello, Mr. Piggy. Apparently you are a prized fluffy bed and not necessarily a pig mask laying down in the Mechorilla house. So you're the one they call Lucas. I heard about you from Ionia. They say you're the one who can pull the needles. Such a strong, sweet face. I am Lydia, the Mechorilla of Snowcap Mountain. Are you now? Who would have guessed that? What you seek is behind this house. It's surreal, realizing the time has finally come for my needle to be pulled. I never thought this day would come to pass. With my European accent that everyone else has, when you pull the needle, I will vanish. That is our fate as Mechorilla, so that is what must happen. When the time comes, I will welcome it with open arms. But there is one concern I have. Who will take care of my precious bunnies once I'm gone? No one will be here to look after them. Oh, that kinda sucks. And then there's him. He still hasn't regained his strength yet. I hope everything works out for the best when the time comes. We aren't permitted to interfere, and it's wrong of me to worry so much about it. I'm a mess, a horrible Mechorilla. I never believed the time would come. Lucas, pull the needle. Because it's time. Okay. I'd be more than happy to. Kind of my job anyway. Now then, have faith that the time has come and go pull the needle. I've unlocked the door for you. Oh, well, thank you. You're very straightforward for a Mechorilla. Huh? What is that? Is that what it sounds like when the time comes? Yeah, when it's the time for destruction or something. That was terrible. I could have come up with something better than that. And this is not good. Oh, hello, Mr. Pigmask. Glad to see you're awake. What do you want to say? No, you still want to be a prized fluffy bed. You can stay there, Mr. Bed. Let's go see what's going on out here. Uh-oh. That's not good. This is definitely not good. If you didn't catch it, that sound effect indicates that, one of the needles have been pulled, but Lucas didn't pull it. This scene does take just a little bit too long, if you ask me. Oh, it's the masked man. And those weird pig saucers. Those things creep me out. Just a giant flying nose encased in metal, really. And then he looks right at Lucas, and the screen changes color. Oh, hello, gorilla with chains and balls, and hey, don't turn into a vampire and fly off with your jetpack vampire bat wings. But I think we have a little bit something else to worry about first. Okay guys, welcome to what many people consider to be the absolute hardest boss. Some people say in the game, I suppose others might say it's in this chapter, This is the Steel Mechorilla. The Steel Mechorilla gave me the most trouble on my first playthrough next to a certain boss that we'll be fighting later. This boss has a ridiculously strong physical attack, as you can probably guess, because he's a gorilla. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna have to play this very safely. Now, because he's made out of steel, that also means that he's a, and make sure it's shield. First of all, you want to cast shield with Lucas, and then the very first thing you want to do right after that is you want to cast offense down alpha. You want to cast that ASAP, and then you want Boney to just guard. The reason for that is because this guy hits like a friggin' truck. I'm not even kidding you, and that's probably not saying a lot considering there are evil trucks in the mother world. Look at this. 32. That's a lot of offense. And see, he still did 32 damage with a shield and an offense down. If I hadn't even had that, then he would have still been able to do quite a bit of damage. Now, you don't want Lucas to use any sort of PK attack in this. He is weak to crying. However, the problem is that PK Flash almost never seems to work. Even though it says it can also cause Strangeless Paralysis and instant defeat, it never seems to want to use Cry. But I'm gonna go ahead and try it anyway, because knowing my luck, I just didn't get lucky enough the last time, and we want Boney to... Well, I guess Boney can attack. I don't know why I had him guard. Alright, there we go. Now the Steel Mechorilla's attack's been lowered at its most. Alright, game. I'm gonna give you the proverbial middle finger, because I practiced this battle, and I cast that 4 times, and you wouldn't cry. Okay, well, now that we have a massively strong offense, as well as his offense is down and he's crying, that means that he'll miss a lot. So what you now want to do is you want to just go out on the all-out offense. And the best way to do that is because he's a Chimera, his weakness is Thunder. So you want to cast PK Thunder Beta. And then from there on, there's really not much else to it. But there's the problem. See, the reason we didn't cast Thunder earlier is because when you hit him with Thunder, I believe it's 3 times, that's when things get hairy, because then he, Ooh, 11 hits. Nice. Yeah, see, once you hit him with that, he'll short circuit. Once he short circuits, you might think that would make him weaker, but instead it causes him to go berserk. And that's all he will do the rest of the battle, sometimes hitting everyone, but not always. That's why it's also beneficial to get him to cry. You want to have Lucas as your designated healer, because you want Kumatora to focus on the offense, because she's going to be the primary damage dealer with PK Thunder, and I recommend healing whenever anyone's health gets below 100. Because as long as you keep up your defenses like this, you won't have any issue, and you could probably wait a bit longer, but I like to be safe in these kinds of situations. And, you know, your shields will vanish like that, so you want to make sure you keep up a shield every now and then, and notice how much damage that did as well. That did 91 damage to Kumatora, and that's even with the offense down. So even with offense down, it's very beneficial to keep up a shield at all times. There. And you can reinforce shields when you cast as well, so whenever one character's shield goes down, you might as well just reinforce everyone's shield. So as you can see, this battle will get very hairy, and that's why I stocked up also on some double jerkies, is because you want Boney to also be a side healer as well. I'm telling you, this boss fight is tough, and you can already see that, I assume. And I don't know why I'm getting so unlucky with these stupid thunder casts, because I always hit with this last time I played this. Yeah, see, he won't always hit everyone, but 9 times out of 10 he probably will when he short circuits. But that's the cost of being able to use Thunder. You could alternatively just hit him with PK Freeze Beta if you really want to, and that'll alternately do damage because this isn't an ice enemy, which is kind of ironic considering we were just in an ice area. Alright, so a shield vanished, so we need to cast shield. But it's all up to you, really. But I think as long as you keep your defenses up like this, then you'll be okay. So let's go ahead and get some thunder out on him. And this jerk has a lot of health, too. See, it hit Kumatora. Didn't Boney heal you? Or did Lucas heal you? I don't remember. I'm not getting so much good luck with those combos anymore. Well, hopefully this will hit enough times because Kumatora is gonna run out of PSI PSI points. That was beautiful. There we go. Awesome. And there's the Mechorilla, in the best way to fight him that I know how. He's really not tough if you can keep up your defenses, and this is the battle that will ultimately teach you why it's important to lower your enemy's offense and defense in battle. Not necessarily defense, but offense at the very least. So this is the battle that ultimately taught me that, and I had to enforce those in order to survive this. And this is the point in the game on my first playthrough where I was actually able to even beat the game. And so everybody gains a level because 9,000 EXP is quite good. And the Mechorilla goes down. Unfortunately, though, we missed the needle. That masked man. Could he be the one pulling the needles? Is Lydia alright? Well, I don't think so, considering that a needle was pulled. Lucas. Someone other than you has pulled the needle. Whatever's inside that person's heart has been passed on to the Dark Dragon. You must pull the rest of the remaining needles from here on out. Before I disappear, take this memento of me. Take good care of it. Lucas. This is it. The time has come. Believe in that, and keep pushing forward. This is where I say farewell. Don't worry about me. You can use the white box at the top of this mountain to leave. Also, go and ask my little pig mask friend what he wants to do now. Bye, Bee! Send hugs and kisses to the next Magypsy for me! So if you notice this, it says some sort of incredible power seems to be sleeping. Oh, look at the snowman. Let's go talk to the snowman. We snowmen are mere memories of a single snowfall, and nothing more. Pay me no mind. The snowmen on this mountain are so depressing. Oh. The pig mask without without his mask. Also, fun fact, if you examine his helmet, look at that! A butterfly. Well, a magical butterfly. I don't know what a magical butterfly was doing in his hat. But then it just changes to a normal description, so let's go ahead and talk to him. I secretly listened in on your conversation. Me and you are enemies. Don't bother with me. Just go and do what you have to. I didn't read that right. I have no intention of helping you guys out, but this bunny really likes you. He really loves you. That Magypsy helped me out, though, even though I'm a complete stranger. So I'm gonna stay here and look after his rabbits. Then we'll be even. Seriously, that rabbit was jumping at Lucas the entire cutscene. Well, the whole time. Also, you can't really talk to the rabbits. They'll just kinda get the sweat bubble of terribleness, and then they won't talk to you anymore. Well, they won't even talk to you in the first place. So, with that, it looks like we're done, but what's this? It's apparently, this is a waste product, and I thought it was a rock, but I don't really know what these are. Like, it says it's a waste product, but what does that mean? Aside from being a waste product. Alright, so it looks like we got this area here, which will let us leave Snowcap Mountain. So, looks like we're done here. This music, by the way, is amazing. What is that thing? really... I don't think that I would like to be in that, though, considering we just flew into the sky. And, yeah, now we're kind of going over the cloud. Does that look like something familiar to anyone else? Oh, why was there a refrigerator on a mountain? Oh well, it's Mother. Don't ask questions. Alright, well let's go ahead and examine it. After Kumatora gets a fever. This is the white metal box you rode here from Snowcap Mountain. You rode here? Oh wait, yeah, you rode. And then them two get feverish. So, anyway, I looked up some stuff online because there's something I want to find for you guys. And I finally found it, and it's not too late for me to get it, but I missed one of them, and that involves with the deal with the trivia cards. There's a secret with the trivia cards that's really cool, but I forgot something particular with them, so we need to go get it, but we can't run because those two are feverish. And I thought at first I might miss it, but I can still get it. That's not it, that's the mayor's residence. And plus, this is a good way to get the fevers out of the way, and you learn Hypnosis Omega, and Lucas will learn Offense Up Omega. Which I could have probably used Defense Up Omega, but that's okay. You want to go here into the Auto Inn, and notice that there is a present here. That'll get you Trivia Card 1. So that's one of the two trivia, or one of the 4 trivia cards in the game. Here's the first one, and Boney has the second one. So I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go find the item guy, and then we're gonna go store that, because the trivia cards actually have a really cool secret. Although we won't be able to figure out what that really does until we get to Chapter 8. So, there's nothing to really do with it for now. Where's the item guy at? Isn't he over here? Item guy! Oh, that reminds me, I think we can go get those, presents as well. Oh. There's one up here, too, for a sprinting bomb. I wonder if the presents, like, restock themselves or something. So let's go ahead and go in here. Remember these treasure chests, or presents that mocked us? Well, it turns out they're a super bomb and a luxury banana. Luxury bananas are one of the best healing items in the game, by the way, and you might find yourself using them till endgame. Because 120 HP is pretty good. So let's go ahead and give these bombs to Boney, because Boney is our item user. He's the Jeff of the game. And we also want to find item guy because we want to store this, because these mementos will come in handy at a later date. I've already wasted 2 of them. Figures. Okay, I think that's everything we need. Oh, there you are, item guy. Never mind. Let's do some item depositing. By the hobo dude. The hobo item guy. So we'll store that. And then we're also going to store this. And this. Let's see that they're in there. Yep, okay, good. These will come in handy later. But for now... Thank you, item guy. Let's go ahead and read this real fast. Let's read a couple of these. If you want to ride the train, go to the station. You can ride the train if you go to the station. The train speeds along. Along speeds the train. Let's go, 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 go to the factory on the train. Let's read another. Is the lightning helping us? Back then from the lightning. Thanks to the lightning, all the dirty old houses are being cleared away. So in a way, the lightning is helping all of us. That's what I think. And then one more. Happy Box is the greatest. Now to develop even bigger screens. Yeah, but Nabby. Well, I'm not going to read all of them, but I know I mentioned this board in the episode when we were touring Tasmilly, which is like way back then. But that's some of the interesting stuff that you can find through this board. So anyway, we're going to continue on for just a little bit longer, and then after we pick this up, maybe these do, like, refill themselves, because I swore I opened those. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and do a little bit more, and then we're going to call it an episode. So, anyway, last time there was a message in a bottle, which is not to be confused with the police, but there's a jar here that's moving around. Let's go ahead and read this letter. This way. Well, that text looks familiar. Any Earthbound fans out there recognize this? Because if you know anything about Earthbound, you should know what that means. Because we're getting to the best part of the game. Well, one of my favorite parts anyway. Safe frog up there. Let's read this other one. That's also too hard to ignore. Attacked. Very bad. Come to Thunder area. Thanks. Huh. So I guess whatever put this... Wait, what's with this table? Get on the coffee table? Sure. I mean... Yep, that's right. This table just neighed. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. No, that's not there. That's not there. I don't care. We're going. So anyway, if you keep following this route a long ways away on the long-nosed, tailed table with legs that gallops like a horse with a ribbon on the tail end of the table, then eventually, maybe, perhaps, someday, when we get there, you find yourself back here. Now, if you recall, back in chapter, 5, not 6, because 6 was, if you recall, there was a mother mouse who was missing her children. Now, I'm gonna go back and check on that real fast, and see if I can still do it, because you get something for doing that side quest, and what you get is something super useful, like, something just amazing. And this effectively counts as a pork bean, but here's one right now. So we're gonna get off of you. There was an accident here. I saw it with my own eyes. It's scary. The world's become so scary. Huh? What? My mom's calling for me? She's even scarier than the world is when she wants to be. So I better get home right away then. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and find all of these. I don't really quite know where all of them are though. So what I might do is I might just cut it out. I've never seen that before. That's awesome. So I might just... Okay, I might just cut some of this out. And then I'll just go ahead and end the episode off here. So we're gonna go ahead and end the episode off here. And I'm gonna show you guys right after this a small clip show of me finding all of the mice and getting the reward from it, as well as the text that follows the young mice, so you guys can see what all it is. And we'll continue on and see what was up with that really strange text in the next episode. This has been Prince Haruku, and I'll see you guys for the next one. Later.